Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Aquarius for April of 2013. And this also applies if you have an Aquarius ascendant. So my dear Aquarians, for the first couple of weeks of this month, we've got Mercury and Neptune in your second house of finance. It's very important you're being real about your finances. Not that you are just pulling the wool over your eyes and pretending, continuing along as though everything is just fine, when maybe there are some changes that need to be made. It's also very important that you are careful about who you trust your finances with, your financial information. Make sure you've got important passwords, passcodes, anything connected with internet banking, anything connected with your credit cards, your bank. Make sure these things are private. Make sure you've got enough privacy and security in place. There's a possibility with a Neptune Mercury influence there's a possibility of fraud, also a possibility of betrayal and dishonesty around money. So it's just something to pay attention to and to be aware of. Now this month, we've got a great deal of focus on your third house. So wonderful time for socializing, for meeting people in your neighborhood, in your community, for connecting with the people around you. It's also a very good time for networking, and for those of you wanting to sell something, very, very wonderful aspects with Venus and Mars for the first couple of weeks, and Uranus and the Sun in that third house. So if you need to sell anything or want to sell something or get a product or a service off the ground or a business off the ground, this is a wonderful time to be doing it. The aspects show that you'll have a lot of energy that you're going to be able to put into it, a lot of passion. And with Venus there, people are going to accept you. They're going to like what you have to say. And with Uranus there, whatever you have to say, it's your ruler. You're going to have some wonderful ideas. This is, if ever there was a month for creative ideas, Aquarius, that you could put into practice, that could become a business, that could bring you money, this is the month for them. So really enjoy it. It's a great month as well for studying, for learning, for signing up for a course to do something that you've not done before, maybe with Uranus there. It's also a great time for teaching, for training others, for coaching others as well. The last couple of weeks of this month, there's a big focus on your home, your family. Good time as well with Mars there. You might want to move home, or you might want to upgrade your home in some way, do some repairs, some renovations. With Venus there, you might want to beautify it, maybe put a lick of paint on the walls to uplift yourself. It's also a very good time for anything connected with home, with family. There may be a disagreement or two with Mars there, but with Venus there as well, likelihood that everything is smoothed over quite easily. But it's a very good time for doing something with your friends, with your family, with people close to you that last couple of weeks of the month. Jupiter in your fifth house, for those of you that want your own business, you really should be pursuing it, especially between now and June, while you still have Jupiter in that fifth house. Also a possible time for arranging a marriage or for getting married during this time as well. Good time too for doing something with children, with young people, maybe teaching them, coaching them, helping them along in their lives. With Saturn in your 10th house, there may be some extra responsibilities this last week of the month opposite the Sun, extra responsibilities in your work area, where you may feel a little limited, as though you've got to do something, maybe an authority figure telling you have to do something. You don't like authority figures particularly, Aquarius, you need your freedom. But what this means is that you may need to focus on something and get it out of the way this month, the end of this month, so that the next month you've got a fresh slate and you can start fresh with a lot more freedom. But this month, certainly wonderful month for socializing, for meeting people, and for getting out and about more than you have done. So I wish you a great month. Thank you to those of you who sign up for the free newsletter. And I'm always delighted to hear from you. Bye for now.